Capana. Look. Yo, I'm going to DIY. What's up? Now you just call me. Just call me. Yeah. But look, I'm going to DIY. I'm getting a better camera because this ain't no camera. We here, baby. I'm going to DIY. I know what you're thinking. You probably like LeBron go? No. Like Tom Brady go? Nah, no. I got the name GOAT originated from like people around, you know, they call me the GOAT because I can do anything. There's nothing that I've figured out how to do. So that being said, let me tell you some of the things I can do. I can But anyway, I represent for the women that think they can't do it, and that originated from me being young. I ran into this lady named, I believe her name was Tasha Fladger. Don't quote me. She from a town called Marion. But either way it go, I seen Tasha. She was around, you know, she was driving. Every time I seen this lady, she had a new car. And every time I seen this lady, she was doing something different job. So when I did get the chance to speak to her, I said, I want to be like you when I grow up. And she said, you better than me. Also, don't do one job. Get up multiple jobs. Job here, job. Know how to do everything. That way, when one thing don't work out, you'll have something to fall back on. And then she said, if that don't work out, you'll have that other thing to fall back on. I've done so much that is crazy that, like, I always think I can't do it, but other people think I can. So I be like, I'll try it, you know, and I always succeed. You know, most of the time I succeed. So like for the most part, how I started, I don't know how I started figuring out or trying things. I think for the most part, you have to mess up. I'm not afraid to mess up anything. Like, I'm not afraid to go buy wood, cut it, it might be too short, and then go buy another piece of wood. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. So I started tattooing. I knew I was an artist, and tattoo in my area was kind of slow because people didn't want to pay prices. So I had to actually get a job, you know. So one day I just went on a bridge and they hired me as a laborer. I eventually became a carpenter. And when I was on that bridge, I started sneaking on machines, you know. So I became a heavy equipment operator. After the heavy equipment operator, I became a concrete finisher. And after that, I became a crane operator. And after doing a crane operator's job, high ups can you go? Like you superintendent or something like that? And I don't want to do that. That's too much responsibility. I kind of like to, you know, do my thing and get on through. So like after the crane operator job, and I realized I was making more money than being in a crane operator position. And also I was just doing something. Like my passion is being creative. So like I left the job, you know, I had to go. Your girl had to go. I end up making more money on the weekends than at my crane operator job, which it fluctuates, you know. I should have held, I wouldn't say I regret it. I don't regret quitting, but I do regret quitting when I quit it. Is quit it a word? I don't think quit it is a word, but when I did quit, I regret quitting when I quit it. There you go. when I quit. But anyway, yes, ma'am, I did. And it was very slow in the beginning, but you know, I had money saved and whatnot, and I had one important job at the time, so that money was able to hold me over for like 6 months. And during that 6 months, I used to get marketing, and also during that 6 months, I used to get my real estate license, so I can kind of combine the two. And yeah, that's how I became who I am. So I'll leave. This is where people call me the GOAT. Put them on the screen. Yeah. They be like, how you know how to do all this stuff? Did you learn it? Honestly, to give you God honest truth, most of the time when people ask me to do stuff, I don't know how to do it. And then I go look it up on YouTube. In the process of doing it, after I already charged them, the money, now I'm looking on YouTube to see how to do it. And people be like, oh my God, you should have told me you know how to do that. I would have had you do that for me. And I'm like, yeah, I teach myself. I learned to teach myself. And I hate the fact that women think that they can't, you know? Yes, you can. You just haven't tried, or either you don't have the patience to. You ever thought about that? You haven't tried. And even if you mess up 2 or 3 times before you call somebody. Like you don't need to get it right the first time. It's YouTube University out there, bro. You can do it. But I just wanted to introduce myself and show you some of the things that I have done. And please stay here to the end and do me a favor. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel, please. Go to DIY. Check it out, baby.